interesting question because I started playing the guitar really early. Uh, uh, I got a guitar when I was about 13. It was pre-Beatles. I was into the Kingston Trio. My cousin had all the Kingston Trio albums, and I was learning, songs like Tom Dooley and MTA and so on. And then when the Beatles came out, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I think I was about 13. We were watching it on Ed Sullivan, and it was Sunday night. Ed Sullivan was a real family show, and it have jugglers and comedians and singers and stuff. And when the news broke that the Beatles were going to be on Ed Sullivan, it was I think the largest TV audience in history. Even the criminals took the day off. There was no crime or anything committed during that period. And I remember how the impact of seeing the Beatles for the first time and hearing the music and realizing that the same three chords that I'd been dutifully doing on the guitar, the same D, G, and C, and all those chords also worked on all the Beatles songs. So it really became just the three or four songs that I knew in my youth kind of served me well. And truthfully, I'm still known as I'm well known as a lame guitar player, and I'm basically playing the same three chords that I learned back when I was 13.
Well, you mentioned the Ed Sullivan Show. If the Beatles hadn't come along, would Senor Wences have had the same impact on you? Might we know Greg Kihn, the ventriloquist?
Yeah, you know what? It's quite possible because I mean, this was back in the day. This was before we had rock and roll on television all the time. You can turn on the TV right now and watch 20 or 30 different rocket shows. Back in those days there were only three channels when I was a kid, and it was CBS, NBC, and ABC, and that was it. You had three things to choose from on a Saturday night. Ed Sullivan was big because it was an app. It was for the whole family. They'd have comedians, and I remember the other people that were on that first night that the Beatles were on, and how lame they all came after the Beatles came on. Everybody, it was like the whole universe had changed.